Yes, the universe is dying. Get over it. Well, let's back up. The universe, as defined as everything there is in total summation, isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Or ever. If the universe changes into something else far into the future, well then, that's just more universe, isn't it? But all the stuff in the universe, that's a different story. When we're talking about all that stuff, then yes, everything in the universe is dying, one miserable day at a time. We don't live in a static, unchanging universe, but in a dynamic one that has been around for a finite amount of time and will continue to change into its future. But what has never been mentioned before is how agonizingly slow, painful, and dreary the whole process will be. You may not realize it by looking at the night sky, but the ultimate darkness is already settling in. Stars first appeared on the cosmic stage rather early, more than 13 billion years ago, just a few 100 million years into this great play. But there's only so much stuff in the universe, and only so many opportunities to make balls of it dense enough to ignite nuclear fusion, creating the stars that fight against the relentless night. The expansion of the universe dilutes everything in it, meaning there are fewer and fewer chances to make the nuclear magic happen. And around 10 billion years ago, the expansion reached a tipping point. The matter in the cosmos was spread too thin. The engines of creation shut off. The curtain was called. The epoch of peak star formation has already passed, and we're currently living in the wind-down stage. Stars are still born all the time, but the birth rate is dropping. Welcome to the degenerate era, a state that is as sad as it sounds. But even that isn't the endgame. Oh no, it gets worse. After countless gravitational interactions, planets will get ejected from their decaying systems and galaxies themselves will dissolve. Losing cohesion, our local patch of the universe will be a disheveled wreck of a place, with dim, dead stars scattered about randomly and black holes haunting the depths. Even fundamental particles are not immune. Given 10 decillion years, the neutrons in neutron stars will break apart into their constituent particles. We don't yet know if the proton is stable, but if it isn't, it's only got 10 duodecillion years before it meets its end. And then, who knows? When you're contemplating such unfathomable timescales, it's hard to say. Maybe the universe will just continue cooling off, erasing temperature differences, making engines and computations and cognition effectively impossible. But maybe our universe is just a small patch of a larger framework. And while our branch is dying, another piece of the greater cosmos is just now entering its glorious star-forming days. Not that you'll ever be able to reach it, but it's a small comfort. Maybe a chance fluctuation will ignite a new Big Bang. Maybe whatever's driving dark energy will reveal its true nature, decaying into a shower of matter, breathing fresh life into a broken down cosmos. Maybe, maybe not.